You know what I gotta admit? Something most people never know about is when you're rich, nothing's good enough for you. And I'm not gonna get this. This is just the cheap version of that, or you're always so picky and you think you know everything's good and you know what's bad. You go for quality. And you think I'll never do this or that, but when you're poorer, like right now, it's a bad economy, bad personal economy. Everything tastes so good. I can't explain this. And I'm off with juice. Alcohol also takes away your appetite. But for example, with the cookies, I never eat the cheap cookies, the no-name brand cookies, because I know they're flat. And the chocolate chips are like cut in pieces, and there's trans fats in it. And you're always like, I'm never gonna get those. Like, oh no, I want, even if they're on sale for $1, especially if they're on sale for $1, it's true. I always get this brand or that brand because they're better. And at that point, you're not looking at grams. You're not looking at, okay, these are 300 grams. This is Canada, right? So those are 900 grams. You get 3 times the cookie and it's the same price. And your mentality is, well, I could have gotten 2 packs in the old days. You're like, no, I would have never gotten these no matter what. Why would I get 2 packs? I'll get fat. The mentality changes. Quantity is better than quality when you don't have a lot. And that's one of the secrets of living. These chocolatey chip cookies, they taste so good. I had to share it with someone. They taste really good. Just because you might not be able to get cookies all the time. And it's not a great thing. Like, nobody asks for it and say, oh, I want this to happen to me again and again. No. You're like, it's nice while it lasts. Let's hope it ends. But it's something about poverty. People think very different when they're poor. And they sacrifice a lot because not everybody has enough for themselves. So they have to share. And sometimes they share a lot and they don't have a lot left over. And maybe the world shouldn't be communist. I don't know. Just so that nobody has too much, But there'll always be people that have too much because people are cheats. People are thieves. People make excuses about doing the wrong thing. They do. Even if the whole world was communist, even if AI controlled communism, there would be, what about the programmers, people who program AI? What about the people, that are the human element in disbursing funds or delivering food product or all the things like that? And that's why communism isn't the answer, but knowing how to manage class and differences and levels of society and saying, for this person, that would be better. For that person, this might be better. Or for those people, this might be a better thing. If their collectives are similar to each other. There's a justice in numbers, not a fairness. But fairness is necessary at the level of the law because you have to be fair with people. But when there comes to actual refinement of getting the right things to the right people, there has to be a little bit of justice, which is like what... There is class differences. There's middle class people. There's working class people. There's elite people. And there's people from nowadays, we don't only deal with 3 or 4 or 5 classes at most. Nowadays, we deal with 2 or 3 classes, mainly that come from different cultures that are far away from our culture. And they have different requirements, different needs, different ideas, different ways of dealing with things. And that's the challenge of our time. But I just wanted to share that with you. These cookies, oh my God. Like... even the chocolate, you feel that waxy cheapness in it. You do. But they're still my teeth, and I'm glad. I'm going to have a little bit. I don't want to chunk out. Plus, you can't have those 900 grams in a day because you might not have them next week.